call to the Honourable the Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Prime Minister. The United States is our closest ally, and 261 days ago they elected a new president. Over that period, the Prime Minister has spent more time making excuses for unacceptable live-firing exercises off Australia's coast than he has spent in person with the US President. Following the Prime Minister's recent overseas travels, has he had a conversation with the US President?
Order. The Minister for Infrastructure is getting close to being warned. We cannot have people interjecting during questions. It works both ways. The Prime Minister has the call.
Thanks, Mr Speaker. Members of this parliament have a choice sometimes of whether they will back Australia or seek to undermine Australia. A very simple proposition. A very simple proposition.
Order. The Leader of the Nationals and the member for Page.
Those opposite have chosen, rather than support a position which they did in government, to be fair, supporting free trade, including the free trade agreement with the United States, including, might I add, the free trade agreement that they signed up to with China as well. Those opposite have chosen to, rather than put the case, along with members of the government, that tariffs are a cause of economic self-harm by the United States, and that those countries that impose tariffs are imposing a cost on the purchases of goods and services. In this case, they are putting the United States is putting a cost on goods being exported from Australia into the United States.
Order. Members on my left are going to cease interjecting immediately. It's not a rolling commentary. Honestly. It's a serious question, and the Prime Minister is answering it. It deserves the respect as was shown to the Deputy Leader, to the Leader of the Opposition. My apologies.
And the question they might like to ask themselves is which country has got a better arrangement than 10%? Which country? Because the answer to that, is none. Is none. And what they do, because people do watch what is going on, the debate within our country is watched outside our country. And in most other countries, what we are seeing, in the UK, for example, is that both sides of politics are putting the national interest first and arguing the case for their nation. We'll continue to put the case, but we'll also, as I have to President Trump, but we will also do so in the full recognition that the America First policy and ideology, which has been promoted by the Trump administration, is clear. He regards, to quote President Trump, tariffs as the most beautiful word in the English language. We have a very different position and will continue to put it.
Order.